Welcome everyone, I'm here with the handicapper Dave Golokhov. So Dave, hope you're doing great. Tell us about the Phoenix Suns win totals.
So you're looking at the Suns here with a regular season win total of 44, and it's an interesting number here. This is a Phoenix Suns team that in Jeff Hornacek's first year last year really surprised. They're a quality team for, I would say, 3/4 of the season and then kind of faded down the stretch. So, we have to sort of gauge this team and wonder, was the start fluky, or was the finish more of and more indicative of who they are? Then in the offseason, they add more to the backcourt with Isaiah Thomas, Tyler Ennis in the draft. So it's kind of an interesting team. They didn't necessarily address their weaknesses. They kind of, bulked up their strengths. It's going to be interesting to see which direction this team goes. I think last year was a surprise. They're not going to catch many people off guard, but you've also got such a low number that it's not that big of a total for this team to hurdle across. So that's the general thoughts on the Phoenix Suns.
Interesting. Now give us your conclusions after completing your analysis.
So I think the Suns are worth a play here to go over. I just think the number is so low. 44 is not a huge number. I think in the grand scheme of things, you look at 41 as 500. So you're asking the Suns to be a few games better than 500, which I think they are. They really just have to have a good home record and be halfway decent on the road to get over the number, and I think they will. They have a ton of depth in the backcourt, and I think the backcourt is really what makes this team go. They got Dragic, they got Bledsoe back, they got Isaiah Thomas. Tyler Ennis probably not going to be a huge factor this season, but you factor in year 2 of the Jeff Hornacek system. You factor in growth for this young team that's should be a year better, a year more seasoned and more experienced. I really think that some people are writing off the Suns thinking that it was a fluky start for them last year, but I think this is really the beginning of something bigger for them. I think that they continue to grow, and I actually see them as being around the 46-47 win range, closer to 50 than closer to 40, and I think that clearly gets you over the number here.
Sure, perfect. Thank you for that information and for your time, Dave. This is Silvia for SBR Picks.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.